skin like that we had just now. Was ever anyone so caught before? Dummy did frighten me most terribly on your account, but you saw I did my best to baffle his design and calm his anger. But I was so confused I never thought to contradict his story. But still, thank heaven, things turned out all the better. The high esteem you're held in laid the storm. My husband can have no suspicion of you. So that is how, without the risk of blame, I can be here locked up alone with you, perhaps only too ready to allow your passion.
Your words are somewhat hard to understand, dear madam. Just now you used a different style.
That refusal has offended you. How little do you know a woman's heart? Always at first our modesty resists the feelings you inspire us with. Whatever cause we find to justify the love that masters us, we still must feel some little shame in owning it and strive to make as though we would not. When we would. I'm telling you my secret all too freely with too little heed to modesty, but pray, tell me, should I have tried to keep Dommy from speaking? Should I have heard the offer of your heart so quietly and suffered all your pleading, just as I did? Remember, not to accept the marriage that was talked of. Should such a match compel me to share a heart I want all to myself?
Madam, 'tis past a doubt the height of happiness to hear such words from the lips we dote upon. Their honeyed sweetness pours through all my senses along with drops of suavity ineffable, and my heart employs its utmost zeal to please you, and counts your love its one beatitude. And yet, that heart may beg that you let it doubt a little its felicity. One might think these words an honest trick to make me break off an approaching marriage. And if I may speak quite frankly, I will not listen to these too enchanting words until the granting of some little favor which I sigh for, that shall assure me of their truth, and build within my soul on firm foundations a lasting faith in their sweet charity.
What, must you go so fast and all at once exhaust the whole love of a woman's heart? She does herself the violence to make this new confession of her love, and you are not yet satisfied and will not be without the granting of her utmost favors.
The less a blessing is deserved, the less we dare to hope for it. And words alone can ill assuage our love desires. A fate too full of happiness seems doubtful still. We must enjoy it ere we can believe it. And I who know how little I deserve your goodness shall trust in nothing, madam, till you have convinced my love by something real.
Ah, how your love enacts the tyrant's role and throws my mind into a strange confusion. With what fierce way it rules a conquered heart, and violently will have its wishes granted. What, is there no escape from your pursuit? No respite, even not a breathing space? Nay, is it decent to be so exacting and so abused by urgency the weakness you may discover in a woman's heart?
But if my worship wins your gracious favor, why refuse me some sure proof thereof?
How can I consent to what you wish without offending heaven you talk so much of?
If that is all that stands in the way, I'll easily remove that little trifle. Your heart need not hold back for such a little thing.
But they affright us so with heaven's commands.
Madam, I know the art of pacifying scruples. Heaven forbids, 'tis true, some satisfaction, but we find ways of making things right with heaven. There is a science, madam, that instructs us on how to alarm according to our purity of motive. I'll duly teach you these secrets. You only need let yourself be guided. Content my wishes. I answer for it and take the sin upon me. What's that?
Yes, I'm in torture.
Would you accept this bit of licorice?
The case is obstinate. I find that all the licorice in the world will do no good.
'Tis very trying.
More than words can say.
Anyway, with your scruples easily removed, you will find it very easy to let your love become my own. So and it's the public scandal which brings the rest. So, sitting is no sin at all.
So then I see I must resolve to yield. I must consent to grant you everything. If my consent give reason for offense, the fault can surely not be counted mine.
Madam, 'tis so. And the thing is,
open the door, I pray you, and see that my husband's not there in the hall.
why worry about him? Why worry about him? Between ourselves, he's a man to lead round by the nose. He's capable of seeing all and deny it.
Go, I beg you, and look about and carefully examine every corner.
That's like that, man. The whole thing floors me.
Get back under the table. 'Tis not time yet. No, don't believe a thing on mere conjecture.
Nothing more wicked here came out of hell.
Don't go and credit things too lightly. Let yourself be thoroughly convinced, for fear you'll be mistaken.
You're the one that put me under the table.
Don't.
Ma chérie, I'm coming. I've searched the whole apartment through. There's no one here. And now my ravished soul.
Fuck! May it be so passionate. Aha, my holy man. You want my wife too, and marry my daughter, will you? I have expecting the time when the tone would change. But now, the proof's been carried far enough, and I ask no more for my part.
'Tis quite against my character to play this part, but I was forced to treat you so.
You believe...
Come now, no protestations. Get out from here and make no fuss about it.
But my...
That talk is out of season. You leave my house this instant.
You're the one to leave it. You who play the master here. I am the true master of this house, and I have the wit to confound those who talk to me of leaving.
What speech is this? What can it mean?
My faith, I'm dazed. This is no